Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hey there, I am Vorm. If you're new here, this is Necesse. If you're unfamiliar with Necesse, think Terraria top-down with a bit of Rimworld mixed in. So, it's, top-down, almost exactly like Terraria in the style of gameplay. We're going to be gathering, crafting, building tools, building benches, collecting tons of stuff, upgrading our tools and benches and tons of stuff, recruiting people from around the area to join our little village, assigning them jobs and duties, letting them do all the grunt work that I don't want to do, adventuring to different biomes types, fighting boss monsters, tons of good stuff. We have played the game on the channel before. We played it solo and co-op on the channel. I can say I haven't played it in quite a while, and I have only loosely followed the changes. There's been some major changes since I last played. The graphics are much better. The world is now a seamless, open, full world, as opposed to being kind of like small, square chunks that you maneuver between, where you would load into the next chunk, load into the next chunk, and so on. It's now a total, continuous, smooth world. And I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands, of other smaller changes that I don't know about, but tons of stuff. And I can say right up front, before people wander off, good quality game. If you would all enjoy this kind of thing, go check it out on Steam. It just hit 1.0. They're having a 70 or a 50% off sale. It's only $7.50 in US monies. Awesome bargain. So, if you don't watch the rest of the video, at least take that away. Definitely give it a look. So, we're going to be jumping back in for some Necesse gameplay. I'm just playing solo currently. This is another one of those where I could be convinced to set up a co-op world with some of the Vorm community folks. If there's enough interest from both the viewers and from, people that might join me in co-op. So we'll play a bit of solo play first right now, get reacquainted, kind of show the game off for its 1.0 release, let people know that it is a very cool, very fun game, and we'll see how it goes, as always. How much I play of any particular game is a combination of two things, my own personal enjoyment factor, and then I kind of combine that with the viewer interest, your guys' viewership here on Twitch, over on YouTube, support for the channel for whichever games, you guys telling me in chat, on YouTube's comments, all that kind of stuff. It all factors in, but the two major things are how much fun I'm having and how many people enjoy watching me play it or play us play it. So there you go. Do all the things, hit all the buttons, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know. So we're going to play single player. So let's just go ahead and start pushing some buttons. We'll try to get into some gameplay before 20 minutes go by, as usually happens. And I'll kind of explain things as I go, but I haven't played it in quite a while. I'm going to be struggling to remember kind of the advancement process and the proper way to do things as we go. And there's probably been a lot of changes. So, I am not an expert at the game. Here we are. So we're going to go single player. New world. We're going to play survival, of course. The name of our world will be Vormitopia. Vormitopia Solo 1. There we go. Okay. Continue. We're going to go classic mode. What do you have to do to unlock? Oh, you don't have to unlock them. All right. So, yeah, you could do hard. You could do brutal. And you can see the effects here. There's also more world settings you can go into. I'm just going to play straight up default classic mode for now till we get reacquainted. Yeah, I think we're all set. Okay, character selector. Let's go ahead and nuke the character that I had done for a test run. Create a new character. We'll just hit randomize a little bit. That looks pretty appropriate. All right, and of course we are Vorm. Create, and this is one where you create a character, you pick a world, and you send them into that world. So in we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is a weird map. I might actually start again. I'm not sure I like this starting position. Let's open the map up a bit. No, I don't like all this water archipelago stuff right here on top of my start position. Let's back out real quick and make another world. How do I... Let's continue the solo. I want to nuke the world, but keep the character. If I say, okay, so load world, goodbye you, confirm, create new world, survival. Formatopia Solo 1, classic, create world, and go. Ah, we're in the snow biome to start? Another weird one. I think we got kind of put on the border of the two biomes, and it I don't know how often you would start in the snow biome. I don't want to be in the snow biome either. Huh. Let's keep going. Let's try this again. So, where did I go last time? There we go. Load world. I just want a standard little foresty area with not, you know, tons of water right on top of me. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, I just wanted a nice little foresty area. Okay, so here we are. We're in game. Let's trying to remember. Does this have pause mode? I think I have to escape to pause. All right, so we have our health and we have our hunger. You know, pretty standard up top there. We have a bar at the bottom for our hot bar. Currently, we have a wood axe, we have a wood sword. I'm going to swap those to, what is the key? E? E key. All right, I'm going to swap these to position, and we'll move the crafting guide out here to number 10. All right, so it's WASD to move the character. So WASD, we're doing some movement. Whatever item I have equipped will basically be the action that's going to be performed. So I can come up here and start chopping a tree. You auto-harvest the things on the ground near your character. It's currently putting things in my hotbar. I think I can stop it from doing that. E key, go up into my main inventory, lock hotbar. I want to lock that hotbar. I don't want the random stuff to be hitting my hotbar. I want to purposely put things where I want them. So I want everything to go into my general inventory here. All right, so yeah, we got movement. We've got an action with whichever tool I've got equipped currently. So our sword and our axe. You know, resources. We can go get a pickaxe built and we can go mine stone. We can chop trees for saplings and lumber. We got some bees down here we can harvest. We got plants over here. We got a tree. Yeah. You can zoom the map in and out. And it used to be that a map was like this size. It would be a square. And usually it was an island in the middle, and then you'd have water on the outer edges. You'd run to the end of the island, you'd swim out, and then when you hit the zone border, it would load you into the next square adjacent. And it might be a different biome than the one you started in. And you would just do that, moving kind of square to square to square. Now it's a seamless, complete world, as we saw on that one map where we had the winter biome merging into the forest biome. So no more kind of square grid-based movement zone to zone. So that's one of the big changes. The graphics got a big upgrade since I last played. The trees and bushes, all this kind of stuff, got a really nice graphical upgrade, so it's nice and vibrant now. Looks really good. I forget how many different biomes there are, but what's going to happen here is we have this little starter house. It's got a few resources and items. It's got a ladder going down into the underground area. And there's essentially a top layer, which we're on now. Then there's a cave layer, and then there's a deep cave layer. So basically 3 different layers per biome, and each one, there's like a boss for each biome, and we're going to have quests that we're going to go on. We're going to be recruiting NPCs to join our little village, and we're going to go full-on Rimworld with the NPCs, where we're going to assign them tasks. We're going to have a job basically board where we give them priorities for different types of work. There's all sorts of stuff. So you're doing village building, you're doing Rimworld style NPC management, you're doing combat, this kind of top-down, more arcadey style combat against normal enemies and then mini-bosses and bosses. You're going to be trying to acquire fabulous loot and items and magic and spells and upgrades for your characters. You can take your villagers along as a party with you into fights if you're doing like solo and you need extra damage potential. Having adventurers join you or having your characters join you on an adventure does increase, I think, the damage and hit point output or hit points and damage output of the boss you might be fighting to some degree. But basically you can bring some guys along with you to help out in fights. Just tons of stuff. And I mean, lots of stuff. Huge amount of stuff. Keep you busy for quite a while if you enjoy this kind of thing. That's why I was stressing. I had already played it a year or two back quite a bit. I know it's a good quality game. It's only improved a lot since I last played it. Super cheap for the entertainment value. So if you enjoy this kind of thing and you have never heard of it, watch now, of course. Go look it up and purchase it. Support developers like this that provide really good products at a good price point, especially compared to the amount of entertainment value you're going to get out of it. All right. So here we are. Let's keep chopping trees for a little bit. I'm going to need a fair amount of this, and then we'll do some other things. And it is co-op playable, so you can have your friends join in and all go adventuring together. Minions. You can hire minions. Bring your World War friends in to be minions. Okay, I'll show you some more stuff here in just a second. That's probably enough for our immediate needs. Let's go take a look. So we got sheep, so we could go hunt down for the wool. We're going to need some of that, but I'm going to leave the local life alone for the moment. We got some wabbits. So here is the elder. We can talk to the elder. He can give us some tips, explain some things, buy something, look at your equipment, and say goodbye. So, tips. Traders change their prices every day. Try to trade with them on their best day. All right. Next tip. This is like tips that show up on the loading screen type of info. Start your own settlement is very useful as you can recruit settlers to work for you and have constant access to traders. All right. I'm done with that part. Explain something, so we can ask him about various things. I might go into that if I can't figure something out from memory, but for the most part, I remember the progression. But yeah, tons of stuff. He is part of your village. I have to actually put a flag down to indicate where my village is going to be located, and that flag extends outward in a radius, and that's the area I can build in, and that can be upgraded so you can make a larger and larger settlement as time passes. He would be our first guy, but he won't do any work. He's an elder. He's here for advice and things like that, but you can't put him to work on anything. But he will, I believe, also be a source for some of the main questline stuff. So that's his job. And then we have the house here. So all of this can be built, can be torn down, can be built elsewhere, and so on. So we've got some shoes over here. Look at that, a spruce display. That is leather dashers. It's a trinket ability slot. Equip and hold space to sprint. Consume stamina when used. No problem. So we'll go ahead and equip those right there in the trinket slot. I think that's the trinket slot. We'll see if it lets me sprint here in a second. Then we have a workbench right here. So if we come down and right click on the workbench, this is a workstation, crafting station. It's showing me what things I can build here currently. Now I can also build crafting stations at this location. So we got everything from a forge to an anvil, alchemy table, carpenter bench, campfire, roasting station, cooking pot, grain mill, compost bin, incinerator, and another workstation. Equipment items, various other objects. The list is long. A lot of stuff. It will use nearby inventories, and when you highlight that button, everything in white is where it will draw items out of boxes to autocraft. You don't have to go pick up inventory as long as whatever your storage box is within that white area. So eventually when you play, it's good to set up like a workshop, a big building, where in the middle of the building you have a series of workbenches and your various crafting specific tool benches and such. And then arrayed outside around that, you try to carefully put as many of the boxes as you might need to hold all the things. So it gives you a pretty good radius. I don't know if you can ever increase that radius, but I do remember us making a huge warehouse where we had all of our crafting stations in the middle, and an arrayed outside within that white radius, we had just tons and tons of boxes that we were having our villagers deliver our junk into. We would dump our inventory when we come back from adventures into dump boxes on the outer edge, and then we had all the boxes sorted in such a way you can give them various you'd throw switches and move dials and so on, and you could say what's allowed in a box and what's not allowed in a box. And when you get all that organized finally, you just dump your crap into your dump boxes, and then your villagers will come around and actually sort everything into the appropriate storage spaces that they're supposed to go into, that kind of thing. So that's it. We'll deal with that in a second. We have a bed. Let's go ahead and use the bed just to set our spawn point. So our spawn point is set. We can open a chest. What do we got in here? We got the settlement flag. We'll use that shortly. We have a couple of maps. I'll shift click to grab things. We got some bread. We got health potions. Sure. Let's put some health potions. And we'll do the health potions there. The bread food does spoil. So we've got some, 7 hours, 53 minutes. I think that's real world time. I can't remember. I think it's real world. I might have cleared my spawn. That's fine. I'll go check it here in a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the flag. Nah, I don't want to plant the flag quite yet. That's going to start some processes. All right. We can also dump stuff off. So I'm going to dump the yellow flowers back into the box. This is where you can say, I want this storage box to be accessible by my settlers. I don't have any settlers yet. I'm not going to click it quite yet, but you can then set all sorts of rules. You've also got buttons for sorting the inventory, transferring in either direction, either transfer everything or transfer like items. So if you have items here and here, it'll just transfer those items between, etc. So lots of good stuff here for inventory management when you know the buttons. And we can also rename the box to something specific. So we're going to keep these because we're going to need lots of this stuff. But yeah, there you go. There's the box. And then this is the ladder down into the dungeon. So before we do that, let's bring up my crafting or inventory screen with the E key. And we can fast craft certain things. So torches here require a log and a sapling to give us 4. So 1 sapling and 1 log will get us 4 torches. I'm just going to make a whole bunch of these. We'll drop them into our inventory. We're going to have hundreds of these at some certain points, and we're going to use the R key to quickly deploy a torch so we can see. I don't need another workstation currently. We will grab a few ladders. Ooh, that's 10 logs each. All right, so I'll just grab 3. And I don't need a boat, and I don't need arrows currently. All right. Let's go back over here. I would like a boomerang. And let's do it like that. All right, I am out of wood. All I have is a few spruce saplings. Go ahead and just put those away. And, what key was it? Alt key? Alt key. Alt click will put a little lock symbol on so that won't go anywhere and it won't auto transfer. All right. Nighttime. It's dark out, so I'm just going to run around and drop some torches out here just on the outside perimeter. Oop, hey there, zombie. Hey there, hunter. I don't know if I can hire that guy yet. I don't remember what he's going to want. Let's go ahead and get this flag planted real quick. Did I bring it with me? I think I left it. Zombies chasing the elder. That's not good. Whoa. That zombie was tough looking. Yeah, leave my elder alone. Alright, so mouse wheel will move on your hotbar to pick an item. I don't remember if flag position matters other than the radius. Use. So settings, settlers, commands, equipment, diet, restrictions, work priorities, and assign work. We'll look at that in a bit. Where did the hunter guy go? Our elder wants to talk to me. And the hunter is off my map. So we know there's an NPC village to my northeast, or northwest. Hunter has wandered off my map. I think I can still hear him out there somewhere. I don't think I can see where he's at without having... Oh, there he is. Come here, you. Alright, I want to buy, I want to sell. Will you join my settlement? What are your requirements? 40 wool and 227 coins. So I'd have to go chopping up a lot of sheep or acquire wool in some way and then also pay him money and then he would accept. I want to buy something. So he's got the bow, stone arrows, fire arrows, iron arrows, ninja stars, the hunter hood, hunter shirt, and hunter boots. Okay. Don't remember. I don't think I can see details. I can just click to purchase things, which I don't want to do. All right, we'll leave him alone for the moment. Let's finish dropping my torches, and then we'll go figure a few things out. Hey there, zombie. Hey. Oh, somebody's dropping the arrows. Stupid little zombies. Elder's actually beating people up. Kill Evil's Protector. Summoned at night by using Mysterio's Portal. Reward is a lunchbox. That would be a good thing. That would be an item we can equip that holds more items. So we put our food items into the lunchbox, which would save inventory slots here. We want as many of these types of things as possible, where we economize our slots, basically. Yeah, he is going crazy. You don't need my help. You're rocking it out here. Let's go ahead and chop up one of these sheep real quick. I don't know. I don't remember how many wool we get. There seem to be quite a few of them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Maybe we can get enough. What is it, 2 per? Yeah, there's a ton of them. Maybe I will run around and drop some sheep so we can get that hunter. Harvest. Harvest. 2 apples. If I remember right, the torches are infinite unless they're, I don't remember, broken in some way. I know explosives, I believe, will cause them to break or pop up off the ground. But otherwise, I think they're infinite. Alright, so we got enough torches deployed, I think, for the moment, for the immediate area. Let's go down and grab this stuff. Fire moon. It has fishing, it has food crafting for various bonuses, just so much stuff. He went to bed, did he? I don't think I can use that myself. Might be good to get, like Rimworld, if I'm going to have recruit people, I need to set up housing for them and keep their happiness levels up, which is done through various means. Let's just stockpile most of this stuff for the moment till I figure out just what I'm going to do. Raw mutton, -10 max health. Yeah, I know, you got to cook it first. 2% move speed buff. Pumpkin mask, head slot cosmetic item. Oh yeah. Now let's pop downstairs real quick. We got our torches. Okay, get a torch down. What are we looking at here? We're going to be spending a lot of time underground. Keep hitting the wrong key. So these are containers we can break open. Well, hey, we got 7 ninja stars and some cash. Oh, loot goblin! Loot goblin! Chances I'm going to catch this guy are almost nil. He's too fast. Whoa, archers. Wow, I really need practice. All right, so I think this is clay. Clay? I forget. I need to go back up and make a pickaxe if we're going to come down here and do any mining. We'll grab the quick and easy stuff. You got for me? Iron arrows, torches, coins, corn. Hey. Alright, let's pop back upstairs. I need to go chop some trees real quick. So there's a bunch of material progression chains you have to go through. Initially, we're going to be making wood tools. We want to upgrade to metal tools as quickly as we can. If I remember right, it's iron for the tools and weapons and copper, I think, for the armor. Alright, let me reset my spawn again before I forget. Use set spawn, clear spawn. Alright. You can have... We got spruce and oak. We have the seeds. Ninja stars, coins, arrows. I think I'll keep the rest of that for the moment. Workbench, give me a pickaxe. That's right, I need to get this stuff off my hotbar too. Grind the alarms vinyl from the Legacy soundtrack. Put in a music player to play. No thanks. Glenn the pawnbroker has arrived, huh? Hey, Glenn the pawnbroker. What you got going on? Yeah, we can just talk to him first. Shop wealth. So this is where I can dump items I don't think I'm going to use, huh? What do I got of that variety? I have no idea if any of this thing has any value. I'm not going to worry about trying to pawnbroke stuff right now. He's out already? Or he will be soon? No problem. Let's go back downstairs. Alright, so we have a pickaxe now. So this, I want to say this, oh, this is wood? Nope, that is clay. So is that copper over there? Yep, copper ore. So we'll have to see what it takes to get the forge up. I don't remember all the steps. We need a forge and an anvil and stuff. We'll investigate as we go. We'll grab enough right now. So we've got, what, 33 stone, 32 clay, and only 11 copper still. Hey there, Pumpkinhead. Yeah, that dude's kind of tough. Boomerang's pretty interesting if you maintain close distance and get the aiming right. It's just bounce hit, bounce hit, bounce hit, one after another. Ah, we got a wooden stockade here. We got a minecart track. Are you iron? You are iron. Look at that. We got copper and iron nearby. Not a lot of the iron, though. And something... Got an archer inside the little zone there, do we? So there might be a door into this little enclosed area. There could be traps as well that we have to be careful of. Lots of ninja stars. Alright, let's chop into the back here. We're actually picking up wood wall sections. I gotta set a different key for that drop torch for some reason. Oh, I'm out of torches. Well, that would be the reason. Okay, a heavy hammer, melee 18, attack speed 2.9, and it throws small stones? Really? Attack speed potion, some 4 gold bars. Hey, 51 torches, nice. Ooh, iron bombs. Yeah, this was a good one, and even a recall scroll. Alright, let's get that in place of the sword so we can see what that looks like. Yeah, that was nice. I gotta see if I can change controls. Yeah, this is what I want. Place torch. Mouse 4. That should be a lot easier for me to just hit and on the fly. I keep hitting E and I keep hitting T on accident when I'm going for the R key. Plus it takes my fingers off of my WASD controls, so if I'm moving, it's hard for me to be moving and then also simultaneously tap the R key. So we'll get it off of that one. All right, and there's a trap. If I step on that, it'll trigger some kind of a trap effect, like an arrow will jump out of a... Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's probably going to have an arrow hit me if I step on that. Kind of funny. It doesn't look like there's going to be an access point on the other side of that. But whatever. Let's keep moving. How are we doing for inventory? We got space. All right, let's test out this thing. It does throw stones. Do I actually need to have stones in my inventory? Am I throwing stones? I got 51 now. Still got 51, so it doesn't actually consume anything. So it's a better boomerang. Come here, you. So certain enemies will tend to have certain items, so I want to kill bats. I remember bats having something that I want. Oh yeah, much better having this on mouse 4. Map fragments. back here. Didn't hit him a single damn time. Get him! Get him! Oh, it's so close. Hey, loot goblin, give me some gold ore. Ah, he ran off into the lava. Got blowed up. Wow. That's interesting. Hey there, Dennis the villager. Are we underneath that village location here? I think we might be underneath that village location that was nearby. No, we're still way away from that. Huh. I don't remember something like that being underground. Alright, let's just grab up another opportunity area here. So there was a way back here. Hello! Is that the bats? That's the bats! The bats are out! That is a lot of bats! Get me out of here. Much better. Batwing, batwing. Don't think we got any of the special items. I forget if there are generators in there that I have to get rid of. Really? Nothing in here? I don't know if I can, like, dig up these. I forget how this one works. Looks like there might be some more stuff. Whoops. I am getting really hungry, though. Nope, just an exit point. I think it's time to pop back up top. Get some food. Broken iron tool. Yeah, I'm gonna die of hunger. Yeah, we're dead. I knew that was gonna happen. I wasn't gonna make it back to that ladder. We slowed down tremendously. Alright, don't run out of food. Running out of food is bad. I don't remember the consequences for death. If you lose, is there XP? I don't remember there being XP. I think you get better at things just through equipment. Yeah, I don't remember there being an XP system. Let's see if we can just jump down. Oh, we kept all of our hotbar stuff, and we dropped a mishmash of a bunch of other stuff. Oh, okay. Hey, big fancy goblin guy. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. That's funny. It's 3 goblins, one being the helmet, one being the chest, and one being the legs. That's kind of funny. Alright, we got our stuff. let's head back up. Make sure we take care of our food and so on. I didn't think I had any food with me. Is any of that? Oh, we had apples. I could have had apples. Does it have to be on my hotbar? Yep, could have had apples. Good thing we're not playing permanent death. Alright, so, you know, transfer all or transfer quick stack to storage, which will, anything similar that's already here will get moved. We'll hit that first. Yeah, that filled a few. You can see, though, we're going to fill this box very quickly. There's so many items in the game. So many items. It's already just basically full. We do want to keep a recall scroll with us. I don't care about the sword. I forget. Oh, there is a trash can, so let's just ditch the sword. How does that work? How do you make it actually go away? I don't remember. We're going to need more storage. I don't really care about wooden walls right now. Never going to care about that. No idea if something like that would have a trade-in value with like that pawnbroker. But yeah, learning all the stuff, it's going to take some time. Broken copper tool can be smelted down or sold. And we had an iron something or other. Broken iron tool. Okay. Yeah, I need to start getting a little more organized. We're going to need more storage chests. We're going to need buildings. We're just going to need tons of stuff. Let's go. Objects. Storage box. Need 2 more of those. Can they be stacked? They can be stacked. How do you rotate? It's not mouse wheel. That changes what you've got selected. R? Not R. Oh, just change the orientation of your characters facing. That handles rotation. Got it. I remember now. Okay. So we'll start sorting into various boxes eventually. This will do for the moment. We'll make you the junk box. You can't directly transfer, I don't think, from one box to another. Let's put kind of non-obvious things I don't think I'll use for a while in this other box. And I'm going to put perishables and... yeah, let's leave the middle box mostly for raw material purchase, or raw material building. So we'll go food and potions over in that box to the left. Seeds, flowers. Good enough for the moment. All right, so because we're close to our workbench, it will auto pull. So we've got things like workstations that we need to work on. Iron bars for the iron anvil, which means we need the forge. And we can put in materials to smelt ores and sand. So let's get one of those built. Let's just put it... it should face this way, but it's easier to identify it this way. Lloyd the Miner is arriving. Actually, let's put it over here. Alright, forge. This, I have to actually bring materials over and drop them in. So we have what? Stone, tiny bit of iron, bit of gold, bit of copper. All right, let's see how this works. I forget if I need a fuel source. I think I need a fuel source. Yep, need fuel. All right. I'm assuming wood will do initially. Fuel. All right, there we go. We're now making copper. I don't believe I need to watch it. It'll just operate at that speed. So one log will burn for that amount of time, and then it'll draw another one. All right. Cool. We got some copper bars. So what are we looking at? For example, the anvil needs 5 iron. We'll get to that fairly quickly. Carpenter's bench. We also need some iron. We've got a cooking station outside. Incinerator, compost, grain mill, cooking pot. Cooking pot would probably be good. I also need to start looking into setting up houses and stuff. Let's go talk to this miner real quick. I doubt we have the items that they would want to join us. But we need to start learning what we need. He just wants money. Lots of money. 444. I don't remember how much I've got sitting around. Only 247. And a couple of gold bars. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to wait on him. Map fragments, combine 2 for a map. Alright, let's do that. You can have the ore. Click. Oh, they must be... Not sure where I'm supposed to do it. It doesn't just auto do it with me having it in my inventory. I'm not sure where I combine these things. There's a workstation I need, or just the general crafting bench. Is there a map option on here? There is not. I'm not sure how to use the map thing. Let's tuck those away over here for now. Figure that out in a bit. Alright, so the miner's going to take off. That's fine. What else was I doing? We got a little storage. We got the forge up, so we're converting materials. I don't know if it turns off automatically. Why is that not progressing anymore? Oh, there's probably not enough material. Yeah, you need 4. We've only got 3. All right, so basically you're done there. Didn't I grab iron? I did not. Also 4 for that, so we're only going to get 3 iron bars. We need to go mine more iron among many other things we need to do. I need to start paying attention to food. So, we got roasted fish. This is a roasting station specifically, so it's not a cook pot. So it does use nearby inventory. So our food, or our storage has got some. So let's go ahead and, this needs fuel also. All right. I don't know if the animals like respawn on a certain time frame. So if I kill every goat or sheep in the area, are they gone forever? Do I need to leave some in order for them to reproduce? Are they just going to automatically do it after a period of time? Everybody's ran inside to hide. Hey, journal, you're flashing at me. Oh yeah, the adventure journal. So we're at the forest surface. Shows what kind of enemies we might be able to face. Treasures are available. And we dropped into the cave briefly, and we've seen 6 of the 11 possibilities there. A suspiciously tall goblin. Alright. I don't need to see snow surface. So for forest surface challenges, kill 25 zombies. We're at 8 out of 25. Capture a cow using a rope. Use a mysterious portal, which is what we need to summon the boss. I don't want to do that quite yet. Reward a frog costume. And these are the kind of materials and harvestables we can find here. So good info. Okay, back over here. Click to use and let's drop in. So right click to grab half. Just right click on it to drop one at a time. Keep running. Oh, it's automatic. That's interesting. 2% crit chance bonus. 25 nutrition. What is my actual max in nutrition numbers instead of percentage? I don't think there's a character kind of status screen. I don't remember there being like an info screen for the character. Guess we'll just have one and find out. Took me to 84. Oh, it ate them both. Alright. We're sheeps. Hey, get away from my hive. Mine are sticking around a long time. Alright, so we got some apples. Oh, no, I didn't use them both. Alright. Only got one wool that time. Miner is leaving. That's alright, he'll be back. Friendly fire. Looks like I can't hurt my own guy, so that's good. Worm bait. Alright, we should probably just head back down into the mine, get some more iron so we can get some tool upgrades going. So, we got some food. Don't need the stone arrows. Oh yeah, let's we smelt these directly? Apparently. I think the process is different depending on the station. I think the roasting station's instant, but I think the cook pot and such might be timer based. We'll find out when we get some more stuff made. It doesn't look like we have tool durability to worry about. Couldn't remember if that was a thing or not. I'm not seeing any info on durability. It's just various ratings. So, you know, I guess we don't have to worry about tool breakage. Okay, so map. Zoom in a bit. We just kind of ran around a bunch. Go ahead and clear that. We got this area up here, and I want to grab some iron. So copper ore, it's nice that it tells you when you point at it. We got clay, we got... Yeah, we'll just run around. This is what, copper? I need to get the pickaxe upgraded post-haste. That's absolutely the most important thing. I don't care as much about the axe or so on, but iron pickaxe, super high priority. Okay, I'm not sure what I need the clay for. Don't need that. Where do we want to break through? I guess right here is fine. Oop, yep, it's hostile. There is an NPC in here. Breaking stuff. No direct connection here, huh? Oh, I think that was a door. Alright, break it all. Am I rescuing you? Really? 16 wool and 92 coins. I think we have 16 wool and 92 coins. I just need to go up and get them. What can you do? He is allowed to haul, craft, do forestry and farming work. And he can join on adventure parties. Okay, let's... Hopefully he's going to go get himself killed is what's going to happen. That's carpet. Aha, another heavy hammer, battle potion, 9 iron bars. Recall scrolls. Oh, there's the mysterious portal we needed. Coins and steel arrows. Some beds. Rotten fish stew. Yum, yum. Copper bars. See, that annoys me. That annoys me. Now the guy's going to get himself killed before I come back. Or before I can find him again. Chopped my own torch there. 16 wool was it? And then my coins. I only have 4. Yeah, we're probably not likely to find him quick enough. Look at all these green background. Oh, these are new items. Alright, that's why it's highlighted green to remind me what we just picked up. Quick storage. Rotten table decorations. Hilarious. Come back for that kind of stuff. I can place bloodstains.